Hello and welcome to Ralph Wilson Stadium as we get ready for our first ever conference championship game. After our first season hit a hiatus immediately before the championship round. We're all set for a good matchup here. We got Rabbits, Bills, hosting Nomel's Jaguars. Now the Jaguars are the heavy underdog here, but then again, they were the heavy underdog in the wildcard round against the Ravens, and the heavy underdog in the divisional round against the Chargers. So it's hard to count them out. Meanwhile, the Buffalo Bills have been a dominant force all year, putting on a very convincing display against the Texans last week, and finishing the season with a 14-2 record. Yeah, this has all the makings of a potential classic. You got two very evenly matched teams as far as their balance between offense and defense. Not one particular leaning with either team where, one side is much stronger than the other, and I have a feeling that is how they've ended up in this conference championship game. The Jaguars really took advantage of some offensive-minded teams, forcing their quarterbacks to have bad days and as such just rolling right over them. Meanwhile, the Bills have been a dominant force all year, and the Jaguars are that traditional team that sneaks in at 9-7 and gets red hot at the right time. Jaguars win the toss and will select to receive, meaning that the Bills will get the ball to open the second half. There's not really much of a comparison between the quarterbacks. Eli Manning has had a much better season than Jason Campbell, but the Jaguars also have Ray Rice, who is really beyond comparison with Michael Bush. It's kind of just different focuses for the offenses. There's the opening kickoff. Brought in by Jenkins, he takes a knee in the end zone, and the Jaguars will get going at the 20. Jason Campbell takes the field. Really kind of an embarrassing stat line there overall. Not what you'd expect out of a playoff quarterback. Only 1,800 yards, 11 touchdowns to 23 interceptions. Not a good ratio, more than twice as many interceptions as touchdowns. But throughout these playoffs, he's been a very effective game manager, and that's all they really need out of him. As long as he can get some yardage, Ray Rice can take care of the rest. Campbell drops back, they're going to pass to open the game. Or rather, they're going to get sacked and they're going to fumble. Very luckily scooped up by a Jaguar. Carlos Dansby gets to him for a huge 10-yard loss and forced fumble. That is not how you want to start this game. Alright, so Jaguars up against a wall right away here. It's a big play for the Bills to open this one up. Handoff to Rice. He doesn't get much there, a couple yards maybe. Except probably 2 or 3. Like I said, Ray Rice is really the centerpiece of this offense. Anquan Bolden, Deion Branch on the outside provide two solid threats for Campbell to throw to, if not elite threats for sure. Jermaine Gresham also provides a little boost as a big target. Receiver in motion, 3rd and 18. It's a tall order. Campbell launches out to Gresham, who brings it in but cannot break free of that defender. Fumbles, and that is scooped up by a Jaguar. But that is 2 fumbles in 3 plays. Not sure if they buttered their gloves before they came out here, but that is not a positive trend. Let's hope that's their 2 fumbles for the day. They're lucky to have recovered both of those. That's an immediate 3 and out. The Jaguars will have to punt. The good news for Jacksonville out of that drive is that it doesn't get much more dysfunctional than that, so hopefully they got some jitters out right there and they can come out more focused next time. Hester takes this reception, and he will start at the 45. That's great field position for the Bills. Eli Manning has been an absolute force to be reckoned with all season long. Over 5,000 yards, 49 touchdowns to 9 interceptions. He has been a beast, and he had a decent game in the divisional round, but certainly did well enough to win, and that's all they'll need from him. Michael Bush picks up about 5 there. This offense is really about Eli. Eli to Darius Hayward-Bay and Jeremy Maclin, as well as Heath Miller. Michael Bush out of the backfield provides a big body, fairly reliable halfback, not a superstar by any means, but he will get the job done. He is a pro player, pretty experienced. Manning has time, fires out to Maclin. That is the first down right away, out at the 35. Already making a stride into Jaguar territory. That's a first down, and technically, theoretically, in long field goal range. Bush gets the handoff there, picks up about 4. It's a good play. Pass to Heath Miller. That looks like a first down pickup, and they will give that to him out of the 25. There's your first shot at Heath for the day. Good player. Big body. Nice catch there at the 25. Eli in the shotgun. Throwing deep. Oh, almost batted away. Almost scooped up by Hester on the tip. Yeah, that's a fairly solid defense. You got James Harrison along with Jay Ratliff kind of holding that one down. Manning drops back, fires. Oh, that should have been intercepted. That was a dangerous throw right off a defender's chest. Eli Manning in the gun. Plenty of time. Launches a rocket out there. Almost intercepted again. Wow. On one hand, that's pretty bad play by Manning, but it's also pretty bad play by the defenders. Nice of them to get their hands on it, but that is 2 plays that should have been intercepted, and instead they're going to give up a pretty easy field goal here, most likely. That kick is up, and that'll be good. Easy field goal. Bills draw first blood. Fairly disappointing after abusing them down the field that it came to a stop and only resulted in 3 points. But nevertheless, dominant defensive start for the Bills and put up the first points. Can't complain. Jenkins takes a knee. Jaguars will start at the 20, hoping for some better results than last time. Campbell takes a big drop, fires out to Gresham. That is a nice reception, probably for about 6 yards there. Taking a look at the Bills' defense, you got Champ Bailey anchoring the secondary, Lamar Woodley, Daryl Smith, Carlos Dansby, and Sean Weatherspoon making out a pretty good 3-4 core of linebackers. Rice gets the handoff, and he loses a couple yards there, and fumbles, scooped up by Taylor. Wow. Taylor running down the field. He gets up to the 14. That is the Jaguars' third fumble in 5 plays. That's just unbelievable. Oh, challenge flag. Jaguars will be hoping that this one comes back. Let's see if Ray Rice was down. I would like to believe he was, because 3 fumbles in 5 plays is not good. Hopefully that was just a missed call. Hard to see from the camera angles they're giving us.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned.
Ruling is overturned. Ray Rice loses 1 yard on that carry, but retains possession of the ball. Crowd does not like it, but I'd believe it. Branch in motion. Campbell takes a big drop back, fires out to Branch, shoved down. That is another 3 and out for the Jaguars. Not a good start offensively for them. Hester brings that one in at the 38. Again, pretty good field position for the Bills. Manning pitches out to Bush, who does work around the edge, and he's going to go for a little while. Picks up that first down across midfield out at the Jacksonville 49. Manning takes a 5-step drop. Oh, and he gets rocked. Big sack by Ray Maulaga, whatever you pronounce that as. Second and 18. Maulaga, maybe? I'm familiar with the player, I just never bothered to pronounce his name before. Eli Manning in the gun. Fires out to Miller. That's a catch. Looks like 3rd and 10 there. Making up for the sack, but not much more. Eli in the shotgun. Manning throwing deep. Ooh, just barely overthrows his receiver. That will give them 4th down, and they will have to punt. That'll be a touchback. Jaguars will get their third consecutive start right at the 20. Last two times have not been very convincing. Rice gets a handoff. He just goes around the edge, picks up about 5 there.
Number 27 with the carry on the play. Gain of 5.
Another pitch out to Rice. Gets around the edge again, but does not end up picking up anything. Lamar Woodley gets to him. They left 3rd and 5. Campbell drops back, delivers a pass to Dion Branch. Big reception out to the 43. That is their first down of the day. Oh, I'm sorry, not their first down, their first passing first down of the day. Enough to Rice, up the gut, picks up about 4. Poor Quentin McHale gets there for him.
Gain of 4 on the play. Calm down, y'all.
Handoff to Rice, that doesn't go anywhere. Gets hit by Carlos Dansby, his 3rd tackle on the day already. Loses a yard. Campbell in the gun. Fires. Caught by Branch again. That is another big conversion thanks to Dion Branch. 3rd reception of the day, 32 yards. Across midfield, Jaguars finally starting to get the ball moving a little bit. It's nice that Campbell's coming through and performing here, because Ray Rice can't do it himself. As long as Campbell can make the conversion throws, Jaguars can get it done without the presence of a real superstar in the passing game. In fact, not even a player I'd really describe as great in the passing game, or even very good. Anquan Bolden fits the description of a solid possession receiver, but not by any stretch like in the same league as a Larry Fitzgerald, a Calvin Johnson, even a Roddy White, or anything like that. Hand off to Rice. No good in there. This will probably bring us to the end of the first quarter. Jaguars looking at another 3rd and long, asking Campbell to produce what I think is, I believe, his 3rd of those in a row. This is not quite field goal range by any stretch, so they'll need this conversion if they want to tie it up. Alright, that is the end of the first quarter. Low-scoring affair so far, but this has been the first time the Jaguars have threatened whatsoever, and they are looking to encroach on the Bills' lead. Heading into the second quarter now, Jaguars behind by 3, looking at 3rd and 10, just inside Buffalo territory, trying to get their first points. Campbell in the shotgun, no surprise, on 3rd and 10. He's got time, fires, oh, wide open. Anquan Bolden just made that look too easy. Big hole in the coverage there, left Anquan Bolden right there for an easy grab. Jaguars move into the red zone, out of the 19 now, first down. This drive is exactly what the Jaguars needed, assuming I'm not speaking too soon. Because barring an interception, or a fumble, or something like that, even a field goal here, this is what they need. They need ball movement. They did not show that until very late in the first quarter. Rice gets that and gets rocked by Lamar Woodley. I'm telling you, Woodley and Dansby, that's a pretty scary combo in the linebacking core. Already 5 or 6 tackles on the day between those two. Second and 12, Branch in motion. Campbell takes a drop back. Oh, heavy pressure. Oh, man. That's tough. That's a big loss. 3rd and 21 now. Can pretty much say goodbye to a touchdown here. You'd like to think they'll inch forward a little bit to secure the field goal at least, barring another huge play out of Campbell. This is probably just going to be a battle for some field position for a good field goal attempt. Wasn't paying attention, but I think that was Dansby again. Dude's on fire today. Once again in the gun, no real surprise. It's got time. Oh, don't get sacked again. Oh, man. Back at the 38. They're just at the 20, looking at maybe a 37-yard field goal. Now they're looking at a 55-yard field goal. Wow. You gotta get rid of the ball. That's pretty catastrophic. They might punt now. Yeah, they're gonna have to punt. That was a guaranteed field goal. Now they're gonna have to punt. That's very disappointing. Maybe I did speak too soon. That's a touchback, and the Bills get started at the 20. Yeah, just as I was saying, that's exactly the drive they needed. They just squander it. Eli in the gun. Fires out to David Geddes, picks up about 7 yards. Miller in motion. Manning hands off to Bush. He gets the first down out to the 34. Averaging 7 yards per carry. Dude's on fire. Manning has it, fires to Macklin, picks up about 6 before being brought down. Handoff to Bush, who picks up 2. Now facing 3rd and 2, short yardage situation. Probably another handoff here. They might go for a play action. You never quite know with the Bills. That's the thing. They have the ability to do quite a lot of different things. Manning drops back, fires, intercepted by Ray Mawaluga. I gotta learn to pronounce this guy's name. Ray Mawaluga. Yeah, Mawaluga. Mawalagu? I'm gonna look that up. I haven't gotten a good look at his name yet. Comes and goes so fast. Nevertheless, that is a big-time interception. That changes the flow of the game entirely. Already in Buffalo territory at the 45. Now they cannot mess up this opportunity to score. Mawaluga. Alright. Campbell on the gun. Uh-oh, heavy pressure. Fires. Yeah. Incomplete pass. Really heavy pressure. That blocking fell apart instantly. Just glad he got that, got the pass out. Campbell's got time. Fires. Sideline catch by Bolden. I'm going to say he got that. Yes, he brought it in. Great grab. You know, that is exactly what Anquan Bolden is good for, that possession grab. He's got great hands. Not necessarily top speed, not a true #1 super threat, but certainly a capable receiver. Campbell hands off to Rice. Picks up about 4 yards. Campbell drops back. Again, heavy pressure. They gotta get this blocking scheme together. It's a big part of what's happening here. Campbell fires to Branch. That will not be a first down, but it will be good field goal range. There's essentially no way they could miss from this range, meaning that they will take advantage of Eli's turnover and tie this one up. This kick is up and good. So with 5 minutes left to go in the second quarter, we are tied up at 3. Worth noting, of course, that there's a lot on the line for both teams here. I mean, obviously there always is in a conference championship, as they are competing for the chance to be the AFC representative in our first ever NFLB Super Bowl. But from a particular franchise perspective, the Bills have that horrible history of You know, those 4 straight AFC championships without a single ring. That's just brutal. I mean, they're really hoping to get another crack at it and finally bring the city of Buffalo its first Super Bowl. And meanwhile, the Jaguars have made the playoffs a few times, but they have never won an AFC championship. So if they walk away from this game, they've already accomplished something that the franchise has never done before. Macklin gets the first down out across the 33. So yeah, Jacksonville is looking for their first AFC title. And I do truly believe that either team could pull this one out. The Bills have been a threat all year, and the Jaguars are just getting hot at the right time. The 6th seed. Bush gets the handoff around the edge. Almost trucks off a defender, but gets hit by another one. We're down for a 3-yard gain by Considine. Eli in the gun on 2nd and 7. Receiver in motion. Believe that's Heath. Manning has time. Firing deep. Caught on the sideline by Jeremy Macklin. Great sideline grab out at the 32 now. Deep in Jacksonville territory. They're looking to answer that field goal for sure. Manning directly under center. Hand off to Bush. Picks up 5. Yes, exactly 5. Out at the 27. Hayward-Bay in motion. Manning fires. Hayward-Bay brings that one in. That is another first down. Now inside the red zone at the 19. That's Hayward-Bay's first reception on the day. That's a nice cut. Eli fed it to him right in the hands. Oh, fumble! And scooped up by the Bills. Lucky. Jay Ratliff hit him. That is 2nd and 9. He went flying there. Okay, here we are at the 2-minute warning. Bills knocking on the door. But currently a tie game at a field goal apiece. Barring a turnover, I'd say it's a pretty safe bet that we are about to see a break in that tie. However, there's a big difference in the pacing of the game between a 7-point lead and a 3-point lead. The Bills can also afford to play conservatively here as they have time on their side and they start the second half with the ball. Bush gets the handoff. Oh, breaks right through a defender, and he struggles into the end zone. Touchdown on a fantastic run by Michael Bush. That was incredible. Broke right through a defender, tripped, staggered, and stumbled his way into the end zone. Jaguars got to be a little disappointed that they could not bring him down there. They had plenty of opportunities. Bills get into the end zone first and make this a 7-point game after the PAT is up and good. Great game for Michael Bush, over 9 yards per carry. sorry, over 6 yards per carry. Okay, Jaguars have time here. They got 1 minute and 55 seconds, along with all 3 timeouts. But I'd say they got to get out at least a field goal here. You don't want to go into the half with the Bills getting the ball and a touchdown lead to begin with. Pretty nice kick return. Gets out to the 23. Not much extra yardage, but fought for a few yards there. Now, if I'm the Jaguars, I'm not hasty here. You got so much time. Don't make a mistake. Campbell drops back. Fires deep. Oh, almost brought in. That would have been a big-time play to get this drive started. Again, though, probably not what I would have done there. Under center, Campbell drops back, fires deep. They're going for the home runs here. Way overthrew his receiver there. 3rd and 10. See, this is not what I was implying with taking your time and not taking the big risk. Because now we're 3rd and 10, meaning they're gonna have to go for another at least fairly big throw. And if it's incomplete or doesn't get the first down, you're giving the Bills even more time to add on to this lead. In the gun. Ball is snapped. Fires to Thomas. That's not going to go. Yep, no first down there. Bills use their first timeout, and they're going to get the ball back with like 1.5 minutes and 2 timeouts. That was abysmal. It's exactly the one thing you couldn't do with that drive aside from a turnover. Really awful play calling. Alright, Bills starting at the 38. Jaguars will be looking for a quick stop, so they really will want to put some more points on the board before the half. Manning in the gun. Pressure's coming. Sacked. He is laid out. That was brutal. No huddle. Not a lot of time run out for a no huddle. Ball is snapped. Pressure coming again. Sacked again. Laid out once more. 3rd and 26. Jaguars call their first timeout. Hand off to Bush. Brought down immediately. 2nd timeout called. 35 seconds left. Alright, Jaguars will have 26 seconds and 1 timeout to make something happen from the 44. Now they're going to have to go for the big play. Campbell fires to Gresham. They call their timeout. Interesting. They are now in Buffalo territory at the 46, 21 seconds to go. They're going to have to fire to the outside. I'd imagine they're going to be hoping for a field goal attempt. Take what you can get. In the shotgun. Ball is snapped. Fires. Bolden's got it. Okay. Out at the 28. Hurry up. What are you guys doing? 7. What is happening right now? Hurry up. Spike the ball. Kick a field goal. What the hell? Okay. There's the end of the half. Jaguars doing something. I've never seen that before. Okay. The Bills will get the ball after the half, holding on to a 7-point lead. Should be a 4-point lead, but it is what it is.